What is reality? Countless brainiacs and psychedelia enthusiasts have pondered that question for centuries, formulating theories that runs the gamut from scientific to mystical. From a purely empirical standpoint, the answer seems obvious. Reality is anything we can perceive using one or more of the five senses: taste, smell, touch, hearing, and sight. But some outside-of-the-box thinkers, including philosophers and scientists, contend that that's not necessarily the case. It's impossible that theorize that reality is merely an ultra-high-tech computer simulation in which we sim life, sim work, sim love, and sim fluff.
So, the question still stands. Do we live in a simulation? The question of if we live in a simulated universe has been hotly debated since the Enlightenment period. There is no definitive answer, but simulation theory posits the universe as we know it as an advanced digital construct overseen by some higher form of intelligence. So, what does all of this mean? If we take the red pill like in Matrix and step through the looking glass, simulation theory posits that we are likely living in an extremely powerful computer program. The theory also builds on the argument philosophers have been having for centuries, which is that we can never know if what we're seeing is real. Even more mind-bendingly, theoretical physicist David Bohm said, "Reality is what we take to be true. What we take to be true is what we believe. What we believe is based upon our perceptions. What we perceive depends on what we look for. What we look for depends on what we think. What we think depends on what we perceive. What we perceive determines what we believe. What we believe determines what we take to be true. And what we take to be true is our reality."
Moreover, the simulation hypothesis question, what are the limits of computing powers? Or are the limits? Judging by the types of real-world simulation scientists can run on supercomputers, what might they be able to run in the coming decades or centuries as processing power achieves levels we currently can fathom? Mathematicians have proved that universal calculators can create artificial worlds that can infinitely simulate their own worlds in the like. In other words, the simulation nest within the simulation within the simulation. The real multiverse is inventably much more, as the number of fake worlds can exceed the actual number without limit. Create a virtual multiverse. Indeed, there is an endless power of the virtual multiverse that overwhelms the real in the fake.
Then again, you might be wondering, why does any of this matter? The broad answer is that which all good science pursues: truth. More specifically, our truth. If we do in fact exist inside a video game that requires our characters, in this case us, to perform certain quests and achievements in order to progress, as we would know as leveling up, wouldn't it be useful to know what kind of game we're in as to increase our chances of surviving and thriving? While questioning the theory, Dominic and I came into the same answer.
I think it would make all the difference in the world.
Whatever type of world it is,